So, so Ray,
All right, we are back. We are live here with Team Lally, and we are in partnership with Aloha Harvest. We are in Kapolei at the James Campbell building in the loading dock area, and we are working to give out to pre-registered individuals 300 meals or Ohana Packs. Adrian, what else is going on down there?
Well, we are directing traffic because we had a bunch of people that have shown up over an hour early.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're getting ready to get started. We have we're giving the first 50 people a pumpkin pie, courtesy of Team Lally, State, and Packer Mortgage. We
Yeah.
have some of our volunteers back here.
so one box, one bag, one pie, and one of those.
And Benji is getting ready to pass these out. So we'll
Yep. I see everybody is. I see everybody's remaining COVID safe. We got all our masks on. We're asking that as the registered people come down to pick these up, that you stay in your vehicles, and that when you pull up, that you just open up your trunk. We'll go ahead and put the food in your trunk to make sure that the distribution remains contactless, right?
Yes, and this is a pre-registration is required for this event. However, if not all 300 people show up, which typically about 25% of them don't, we will have open registration towards the end of the event.
Yeah, so if I'm doing the math real quick, that's something like almost 60 plus meals maybe left over at the end. So feel free to come by at about 10:45 a.m. Uh, even if you are not registered, when you do come and get a meal, we will have to ask you to register. So who you got there on the street?
We have Alicia. She's actually in charge of all of our volunteers, and she's doing an amazing job.
He's our volunteer coordinator. Hi,
Hi,
Alicia.
everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. And then we got Lori. We got some more volunteers. We got all sorts of people from the community coming out to help serve these, well, not 300 meals, but the Ohana Packs.
Yeah.
Right? Which is a pretty nice thing because it'll serve about, what, 4 to 6 meals.
Yeah,
Four to six.
and can you know when you take us back down there, like get up close and show us those Ohana packs.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay.
Let's walk on back down.
So we're giving out 300 meals today, and Adrian, you said earlier that people were showing up early.
Yeah, people were here at like 7:45 lined up. I think it was because of the pumpkin pies.
Well, I
The
mean,
first 50 people.
yeah, first 50 people will get a pumpkin pie courtesy of Team Lally, and we want to give a big thank you to Jody and Derek Tonga from Pacific Rim Mortgage, and Bradley Maruyama from Allstate Insurance for kicking in the do re mi for those 50 pumpkin pies.
So you can see everyone has their trunks open, and it's beginning. The Ohana Packs distribution is beginning right now.
So, Adrian, one of the big things that we decided to do this year was normally we giving out pumpkin pies to all of our team, our clients, past clients, typically, and we've done that for what, probably the last 10 years. Why did we decide to do the pumpkin pies and the food pack distribution instead?
Well, just because it's a different time right now. People are hurting. There's a lot of people in our community who need this. So being able to partner with this nonprofit and provide all of these meals to people that are in our community. So we needed to give back a little bit more this year
Yeah.
than what we normally do.
Yeah, and I think that's a critical thing. So if you're a business out there and you guys normally do some stuff that you were doing many years post-pandemic, think about giving back to our community and doing things a little bit differently. As you can see, I mean, it's just there's a lot of people in our community. Adrian, some interesting statistics. I know you know this, but 865,000 females have left the workplace, mostly due to why is our guess.
I'm sorry, you were
That's
breaking
okay.
up.
865,000 females have left the workplace because they're homeschooling, distance learning.
Yes.
Maybe some of those jobs were eliminated. So we know that, especially in Hawaii, where you rely upon that second income, a lot of people have lost that second income. Another interesting statistic: 3.4 million forbearances are in play right now. And this is from the Mortgage Bankers Association. So there are a lot of people that are not making their mortgage payments and are having to make a decision between making a mortgage payment and feeding their family. So I think it's important that as a business, you don't do the same things that you've been doing last year and you do something different to give back to your community. Can you, Adrian, can you take us over there and show us what's in an Ohana pack?
Yes, I will. I just want to highlight a couple of people though. We've got Benji over here. Oh, we got Miss Terry. Actually, this is Amy's mom. This is how we know Amy from Aloha Harvest is Miss Terry. We love our Miss Terry. And you can see we got pumpkin pies. We have our CEO here, Chad Shimabukuro, helping to deliver these Ohana Packs. We got
Nice.
pumpkin here. Looks like there's some watermelon. These are all the bread, oatmeal, eggs. You get it, fine.
So looks like they get
Watermelon. What is this?
watermelons. So they got fresh produce, they got eggs.
Yes.
Anything else?
Good stuff. All healthy stuff.
Yeah.
All healthy
So
stuff.
it's very important that this is why it's pre-registered. It's not a random giveaway. Why is it important that people pre-register and we gather their information?
Because they need this information to continue to receive the money from the CARES Act.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah. So we are out there today. We started at 8 o'clock and we're ending at 12, but the distribution is between 9 and 11. We're asking people that that they show up if they do want to come by and have not pre-registered, that they come by at 10:45 a.m.
Yeah, come by around 10:30, 10:45, and anything that is left behind, we'll get those walk-up registrations.
Now, what we're finding out too is that a lot of the funding is going to be running out probably end of December, correct?
That's what they're looking at now. But we're gonna keep hoping and praying that there's. Well, we talked about this with Phil on Friday about
Yeah.
Just people from the community, businesses that have been doing well, to keep up these programs, right? To give back to the community, even past the CARES Act money.
Yeah, so what we're hoping is that people will go to this website, and let's take a look at the website real quick. If you take a look at it, there's a nice donate button, so it's super easy to be able to donate. If you have little kids in your little kids in your household, create a little box. Super easy to do custom. You can do monthly, quarterly, annually. And then give money, and then looks like they give you a thank you gift box. But I always like to tell these nonprofits, hey, keep your gifts and give it to the next spot. There's a button here for volunteering, and basically that's pretty much it. If you go to, I think Adrian, if I'm hearing you correctly, the big thing that we want them to do is to be able to um, and look at how many millions of pounds of food they've rescued since 1999. 24 million pounds of food. If you're an organization, you can donate excess food. You can become a recipient agency, be a volunteer, and donate money. Here's the one thing, Adrian. What do you know? What do they refer to and mean by the for benefit marketing? I want to make an appeal out to our business people. What does that mean for benefit marketing?
That means that as a business, if you are active in the community and giving back part of your profits to nonprofits and good causes, that the consumers, when they are faced at looking at two businesses that are similar, they're gonna want to work with the businesses that are giving back to the community. So it's good. I mean, I think it's the right thing to do, regardless of how it's received. But people are hungry.
And that's the reason why we did it. We're not doing it for marketing purposes or to do more business, but nothing wrong with making, if somebody thinks of us and wants to do business with us, because we want everybody that's thinking about us to connect us with giving back to our community. So if you do business with us, you are giving back to your community.
The other great thing that's happened is that, we're always looking for talent, and we've had a lot of people that have come to us and wanting to be part of our team because of a lot of the things that we do within the community. They know that, our company, we do give back to the community, and that's important.
Yeah. So here again, for those of you people that are coming by, again, if you have not registered, we will be asking that you do register. When you do come by at 10:45. We're probably on average, Adrian, how many meals do we typically have left over on these distributions?
About 25% is usually like of the people do not show up.
Yeah, so we're giving away 300 meals, so that's probably going to equate to about 50, 60 meals left over. And we'll be happy to give those to people. You'll still need to fill out a form. And why is it important that they fill out this form for the Ohana Pack?
It is for the CARES Act money, so that they can receive those funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I do want to point out to people that if you're a business or or a community or some kind of organization that needs help, just go to their website, alohaharvest.com. You can set up an Ohana Pack distribution. I think they're all signed up for all the distributions to the end of the year, correct?
Yes, they are. But like we talked about earlier, our local businesses that are doing well, you can support and give back and set up your own events.
Yeah.
And feed the community. Feed the community that needs you.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that's important about that is that, again, interesting statistics. We've had 865,000 females leave the workplace. This is nationwide, not just in Hawaii. About 3.4 million forbearances out there. So we're going to have some challenges here, and that's why we decided to hand out these 300 meals. Again, a big thank you for the first 50 people to get a pumpkin pie to Jody and Derek Tanga from Pacific Rim Mortgage, and Bradley Moriyama from All State Insurance for donating the money for the 50 pumpkin pies. And are we out of the pumpkin pies yet?
Let's see. Are we out of the pumpkin pies? No. We are still giving away the pumpkin pies. Looks like there's a few left.
Yeah, so we're already...
Miss Terry's favorite pumpkin pies. Normally Miss Terry comes to our pumpkin pie events.
Yeah.
It's a little different this year. Yes, it is.
That's okay, but let's go ahead and tell Miss Terry, put her mask back on.
But we wanted to see her beautiful smile.
No, put the mask back on. We trust that there's a beautiful smile behind that mask. We trust you. We trust you. You know what I want to see? I want to see that COVID-19 smile from behind the mask.
All right. So, anything else before we wrap it up?
No, that's it. If you looking for again, if you are a business out there, that we know that there are other real estate companies, real estate teams, realtors out there that have been doing really well, and it's time for you to take the blessings that you have received. Because not, if you make plexiglass, if you sell, if you're a distributor of masks and gloves, you're doing real well. And so there are businesses out there that are doing well. And so we wanted, it's time for us to be our brother's keeper and take that profits, put it back into our community by doing events like this. Would you agree, Adrian?
I would agree. And I've got Brad Shima here and Raylin.
Yep.
From the KW office representing.
Yep. And let them know. I think we might be on the so we want to give a big shout out to everybody. Why don't you do a last walk around and show us all the volunteers. Tell them we're saying thank you.
Yeah.
Tell them, say hello to everybody at home. Who's that? Name the people. That's Alicia.
She's in charge here.
Let's see how many of these volunteers you can name. Do you name, or you know what? Get them to tell their names. What's your name? And then bring the camera up to them and ask them what their name is.
Hey, it's that time of the year.
Okay, who's the next volunteer? Show us some more volunteers.
We got Ray.
Ray. Hi, Ray.
Here.
Yeah. Who else is out there that we know? Hello.
We got some pies.
Upside down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Adrian, we're gonna go ahead and
Lainey. This is Lainey with another pie. Thank you, Lainey, for volunteering.
Yeah. So, Adrian, any final words before we wrap it up? Again, we are out here giving out 300 meals from Aloha Harvest.
Yes.
And first 50 people get a pumpkin pie. And again, we want to do it. None of this would be possible without all the help of our volunteers. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Aloha.
Happy Thanksgiving. Aloha.